Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. We have an update for you with respect to the criminal traffic matter styled as State of California versus Britney Spears that has been pending for the past few months. Ms. Spears is a world-renowned entertainer, singer, performer. She's also a former 1990s child star. This year, on March 4th, 2026, Ms. Spears was pulled over in Ventura County, California, and was taken into custody by the arresting agency, the California Highway Patrol. Her vehicle was towed. Ms. Spears was taken to the Ventura County Jail, where she was booked and spent a couple of hours there until her release. However, the court case of California versus Spears, bearing case number 2026006060, was opened that date with a notation that there was a hearing scheduled before the court on May 4th, 2026, which is today. A look at the court records reveals that she was represented by counsel today at hearing before the judge, and at that time it was learned that Ms. Spears agreed to enter into a plea deal with the state of California. You'll recall that we previously advised that Ms. Spears had been charged with an alleged violation of a misdemeanor offense of driving under the influence of any alcohol and drug by the state of California. According to the plea deal, Ms. Spears has agreed to plead guilty to the lesser charge of driving recklessly. So therefore, she's not pleading guilty to this DUI. The state has agreed to downgrade the charge to reckless driving, and that's what she has pled guilty to today. If you look at the court docket in the Superior Court of California, you'll see that the case status now shows convicted, and that she will need to pay a $791 fee to the state of California. And in return for this plea deal and plea of guilty, she will be placed on probation for a year. She's been given some conditions associated with this plea deal / probation. She's been ordered to continue with mental health, substance abuse treatment, which she actually began prior to her court date. She's required to meet with a psychiatrist twice monthly and also with a psychologist. She was represented today by her lawyer, Michael Goldstein, who made a statement following the proceeding that through her plea deal today, Britney has accepted responsibility for her conduct. She has taken significant steps to implement positive change, which is clearly reflected in the Ventura County District Attorney's decision to reduce the charge in this case and dismiss the DUI. Britney appreciates this discretion and is also grateful for the outpouring of support she has received. Again, that's a statement made by Ms. Spears' attorney, Michael Goldstein. So in summary, Ms. Spears has agreed to plead guilty to the lesser charge. She will be on probation for the next 12 months with certain conditions associated with that probation. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. Thank you for joining us here today.